26-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that.
Carry for Melvin Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
On the carry.
That good for 22 and a first down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Lock. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Lock and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down. Lock working out of the gun. Open man, he completes it to Judy. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lock. And that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Lock. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Gordon on first down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brought down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Denver.
Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Broncos 7. Patriots nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him He's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Out of the gun, Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Hamler now on the return. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Third and 2, Locke's going to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on to punt. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. I think Edelman will be able to get to this one. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 1, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw is Newton. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Juju Smith-Schuster, 87 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Block. That's going to be caught by Judy. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Block. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, Gordon. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Melvin Gordon.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From midfield, here's Locke. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Jeudy, and I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback. And in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demaryius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Block. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Gain of 5.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Locke escaping the pressure right. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down of the yard. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. that was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
On second and goal, Locke is caught at the 7-yard line. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Locke now on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Intended for Jerry Jeudy.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Locke. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The backup Stidham, his first throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Play action. It's Stidham. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Stidham going back to the air. He's going to let it go again. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Tyson Alualu. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Locke throwing the out route and complete. That's Gordon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
And the Broncos.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Locke forced out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Complete.
Noah Fant with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The kick is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Damiere Byrd returning it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Big play there for New England. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stidham from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Credit the sack to Von Miller. So following the sack, Stidham and the Patriots now looking up at a 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by Kareem Jackson. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Dante Hightower on the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings
on 2nd and 9. Lock. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Lock. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Lock going to go on 4th down. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
First down, Broncos.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 8. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Locke working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
Charles, I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They're going with Lindsey. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Patriots get the football back. Now Stidham back into his end zone. Throw caught here by Bird. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Throwing now is Stidham. He completes it right side to White. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
James White. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Now Stidham off play action. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. They go right back to White here on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. First down, here's White. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
4.
First throw in overtime now for Stidham. This is White on the screen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
I'm sure at times James White gets frustrated because he might want to carry the ball a little bit more, but when you catch it like that, that's how teams are going to use you. The majority of his snaps may come on passing downs because he can create big plays downfield. Second on the team in catches in 2019. He led his squad in 2018.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. Second down, Stidham to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Stidham sets to throw on first. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, it's White.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's White. Down to the 25.
James White, the ball
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
James White, the ball
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Justin Rohrwasser for the Patriot field goal.
And contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, he'll definitely take them.
A 41-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0.